Okay. How are you guys doing? The internet is what it is. It always is what it is. It seems to be a theme with me. Jesus. You know, I have Xfinity, and I pay close to $60 a month for like one of the top tier, maybe $70 a month. And I swear, sometimes it's really fast, but it's not reliable. It's not consistent. It's not. You know, you have to constantly like reset things. Constantly. Anyway, man, let's talk about some meta drama. Let's talk about that. That's what you guys really want to hear. That's what you guys really like. And I tell you what, man, I like doing the horror stuff. That's kind of for me. But I can't lie. I can't pretend that I don't like the drama either. I can't pretend that I don't find it intriguing. I don't know. It just pulls me back. I've been keeping an eye at what's going on with like familiar names like Mormon, Shaggy, DJ Axel, all those guys at the Council of Evil, whatever. Keeping an eye on them, seeing. I'm just curious. What are they doing after, like, I kind of feel like they were like in shambles, shattered remains, and I'm exploring it again. I'm returning to see what has happened since I've been gone, and I got to tell you, I'm disappointed. I'm really disappointed. I thought they would have moved on. I thought they would have done things, actually create content and collaborate, which is the whole point of their whole little group anyway. That's what they were in child porn shit, whatever shit, and gay furry porn. So, and it turns out really what's happening is they're stuck in the mud and they are on the same shit they've been on since they've been exposed and all that, which is still butthurt over the fact that, like, what's going on? Mormon Shaggy had a back and forth with Warhammer, which Mormon Shaggy was exposed to be easily triggered and to be a complete idiot and to fall for things like, oh, I'm going to call your probation officer. No, I'm going to call your church. What was it Warhammer supposedly did but didn't do? And Mormon Shaggy took the bait on that. He cries about how, Warhammer's trying to ruin his life, but it's just a joke. It's just a joke. What they do in turn, they actually try. So, all right. But tonight, and this meta stream, this meta drama stream, we're going to talk about Mormon Shaggy. We're going to probably talk a little bit, maybe DJ Axel, probably not so much. Mormon Shaggy, definitely. We're going to talk about Shnaky, or we're going to talk about grossly offensive. We'll start with Mormon Shaggy. Let me tell you something, guys, ladies. No, just guys. I don't really care about the opinion of ladies. Okay, if you're a woman in the chat, I do not want to hear your opinion. Okay, you understand that? Know your place. Okay, I'm just joking. No, men and women, press 1 in the chat if you're dumb enough to be a Mormon. Press 2 in the chat if you're not dumb enough to be a Mormon. Mormonism is the stupidest fucking shit I've ever fucking heard. How the fuck could you, with a straight face, say that you're a Mormon? A religion that was started off by a fucking con artist, a convicted con artist. A religion started by some guy named Joseph Smith who claimed that he could talk to angels by putting his face in a fucking hat. Who believes this shit? Imagine if Mormon Shaggy put his face in a hat and claimed he could talk to angels. You would say, oh, that's fucking stupid. Imagine if Christian did that. Imagine if Christian claimed that he could talk to God through Pikachu or whatever, or Sonic or whatever. You'd be like, well, that's fucking stupid. But that's essentially what Joseph Smith did. And he created a whole fucking cult around it and a religion around it because there's a lot of gullible, stupid people. And Mormon Shaggy is one of them. Every single Mormon, no exception, is a fucking moron. The angel he supposedly spoke to is Moroni. Angel Morani. It's in the fucking name. The guy, Joseph Smith, was giving you an out. Okay, he's a fucking shit poster who was a shit poster and a troll, and he was giving people an out. He's like, there's no way people are this fucking gullible. There's no way. Anyway, I love how Mormon Shaggy puts the name Mormon in his name, even though he doesn't practice that at all. And it will be like pretend to be a priest or whatever when he was kicked out of his fucking church because he's a horrible fucking Mormon. I mean, does he drink coffee? Oh, you can't do that. Does he drink alcohol? Oh, you can't do that. Does he drink hot tea? You can't do that. Does he smoke? You can't do that. He doesn't even try. He doesn't even try to do right by his own fucking con of a religion. Okay? So it's a fucking joke, fucking scam, but it makes sense. It makes sense. The reason I bring this up is because it makes sense why Mormon Shaggy would think it would be a great idea to just fabricate bullshit, just come out with bullshit about grossly offensive. When he practices a faith, that's just bullshit. Bullshit in fairy tale land. That's all it fucking is. I mean, come on now. Oh yeah, Surfer's a true man there. All right. True man. Oh shit. He can't even grow facial hair. True man, a true man who doesn't even own a house. Probably doesn't even own his own car. True man. A true man there. Anyway. A true man that will call the cops on the fucking fat lesbian that was supposedly beating him up, but cries when the cops are called on him. Okay. All right. A true man that cleaned the shit after another man. After his fucking roommate. Yeah, that's a true man. Chat, tell me, press 1 if you think a true man is the sort of person that cleans up shit like a fucking maid after his fucking roommate. Okay? Press 2 if you think that's fucking bullshit. Press 2 if you think, oh no, that's not what a true man does. That's what a fucking maid does. Okay? Alright? Follow me on that, okay? I'm on something. And I'm running fast here, okay? It's not box 1. Alright? Man. Shaggy felt it himself. Shaggy thought it was a great idea to come out with some fake bullshit. And he thought it was actually going to work. You know what, guys, do? I was going to say that you guys are so naive. And I mean you guys. I mean chat. You guys are so naive. You eat anything up. But I don't blame you guys. I understand what's going on here. You just want to be entertained. You know? You just want to be entertained. If someone comes out with a funny narrative, a funny story, whether it be true or not, you know, could it be true? It's like tabloid bullshit, and, you know, you guys like that. You guys like that. Hell, I like that. I'm entertained by that. But I will say this. If you're in the business of fabricating and cooking up some fake goss, then you better not cry when it comes back to you. All right? Because let me tell you something that Mormon Shaggy will deny and will say is a complete lie and not even true. Mormon Shaggy butt-fucked a cat. Mormon Shaggy, okay, Bells of Nevermore gave Mormon Shaggy, shipped Mormon Shaggy her dead cat. Because Bells likes to strangle her fucking cats and kill them. Because she does that for her witchcraft. And Mormon Shaggy fucked that dead cat right in the ass. I mean, how else are you supposed to do it? But Mormon Shaggy will deny that. All right, he will deny that, and but that is what it is. Okay, all right. The cat fucker, dead cat fucker. Oh my God, so serious, so serious. I'll say this: the way Mormon Shaggy did it, it was obvious for the start that it was a fucking joke. I kind of got that. I read between. I was like, oh, okay. Now, Grossly's response. Grossly's response is to go, oh, that was Shnaky. Shnaky. Who's Shnaky? But there's all these names. You know, I feel like I should throw a picture or explain who they are for like people who don't know, would be out of the loop. But it's a meta drama. If you don't know, it's okay. But just kind of follow this, okay? Who is Shnaky? Shnaky is a trans man or a woman that wanted to be a man but reverted back to a woman. Whatever. It doesn't make any sense. But so grossly goes, that was Shnaky on the call. And for those, let me catch up here. Mormon Shaggy thought it was a great idea to talk to someone who pretended to be an underage boy or whatever that grossly was supposedly sitting requesting poop shit from. I have no idea. It's the story. The story doesn't make any sense. It makes as much sense as Mormon Shaggy fucking dead cats. And it's obviously a fucking joke. But, you know, it was clear that the other voice was Shnaky, and it was Shnaky. We all know that to be true. Anyone who's in denial on that is denying reality. Really, if you're dumb enough to deny that the other voice was Shnaky, then you're actually dumb enough to be a Mormon. That is a fact there, okay? So, and who is Shnaky? Well, she's all sorts of things. I mentioned that she used to be a trans man. She's a single mother. She's a single mother that will put her kid in the closet while she's streaming. That will leave her kid with a tablet with Disney Plus while she's smoking weed and streaming. Look, I say, I hear she's in Canada, which I guess they have different. I guess CPS works different over there because in Texas, I can tell you personally, kids get removed from homes for that sort of stuff there. A parent smoking weed around their 1-year-old or 2-year-old, that little child's coming out of the home. Okay? Now, you might say weed's not much of a drug. And, you know, I kind of agree with you. But I got to say, though, a parent smoking weed and being under the influence of weed may or may not be in the great headspace to be caring for a 1-year-old and 2-year-old. And we know that to be true when even Shnaky, her kid rolled off the bed and fucking hit its head. Had to go to, like, we had to seek help for that. Okay? Had to get some sort of care. I'm not sure if it was a hospital or emergency room or whatever happened. Okay? So obviously, and I could tell you, I've seen, look, there's probably really great parents that know how to balance their weed and in their parenting, maybe. But there's also those that get to level 10 baked, and they're not there for the kid. They're not even there in reality, okay? They're off in some other fucking land, or they're on Discord arguing about some bullshit, it doesn't matter, while their kid is doing whatever, literally whatever, like rolling off the bed, hitting their head and all that shit, or crawling on the floor, crawling on the floor in a diaper that hadn't been changed within like. So some people say grossly went too far, though. That grossly went too far by exposing. Not only was the voice Shnaky on that call, but also exposing that Shnaky is a pretty bad mom. A pretty bad mom. Actually, Shnaky is probably a worse parent than Ethan Ralph. Dude, I'll say that. I know what, I'll stand by that. I'll 100% stand by that. I'll tell you what. Xander, I know people are doing the whole Ethan Ralph November challenge. I'm not one of them. Those people are faggots, okay? All right? I'm going to talk about the guy whenever it's relevant. Right now it's relevant because it proves a point that Shnaky is a worse parent than Ethan Ralph. Xander, the parent over there with the Vickers clan, he got a bruise under their fucking watch. Oh, he's not going to get no bruise when Ethan Ralph is watching him. Okay. Shnaky had a 1-year-old, probably less than 1 year. I'm not sure how old the baby was then. When she was high and baked, she left the baby with someone who's solely obsessed with Call of Duty, wasn't actually going to watch the baby, and the baby just rolled off the fucking bed. Yeah. You know what? That's true. That is true. I'll stand by that. Shnaky is horrible as a parent, worse than Ethan Ralph. And let me tell you something, though. As I say this, do not concern troll. Do not concern troll at all. I don't say that and want to take action. If you want to do that, you're a faggot. Okay? I'll just put it that way. People like Bells and Nevermore who concern troll and want to call CPS on matters that they don't really personally know, because in reality is, while I'm talking shit right now, do we really know all the ins and outs of all the little details? No, we don't know all that. We just, we're just getting little bits and pieces of it, right? It's sensational, and it's kind of maybe hyperbolic at times, but it's fun. It's entertaining. So don't be that guy. Don't concern yourself that much about drama that we really don't know 100% every little detail of. Besides, not even your fucking life, not even your kid. Shit, fuck, Let that person's family sort it out. Jeez. Oh, man. So, yeah, don't be like that. And that's Bells of Nevermore, man. We got to talk about that. Bells of Nevermore. Man, my issue with her, I'm surprised she still talks to me in VC every now and then. I don't like her. I told her to her face, I don't like her. I don't respect her. I don't respect her fucking magic. I think she's a stupid-ass bitch for calling CPS on, was it Queen of Spade? I think that's a fucking low-tier move. I think people who do that shit, who do welfare checks or whatever, and people that, no, don't concern yourself that much. Or you talk about the morality and ethics, still, fuck you. Don't concern yourself that much. Just don't. You don't know all the details. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. Yeah, so we got to do a witch hunt soon. We got to do a stream dedicated to witches. October is almost over and haven't done it yet, so if it passes, it passes, I guess. Can you do a witch hunt in November? I don't know. I have to ask you guys about that one. Could we do a witch hunt in November? Gotta think about that. Now, going back to the grocery thing, and going back to the Shnaky thing, there's things we need to talk about here, and things I could put on the screen and play, but you've seen it already. You've seen Grossly's video where he showed you the sort of parent Shnaky is. And I'll tell you right here, like, look, if you are a parent and you're streaming and you have kids, you got to make sure your kids are taken care of before you stream. And if for some reason, because they are kids, they need your help with something, you know what you do? You put the stream on pause. Are you in the stream? And you take care of that. Now, some might say what you do is you don't stream at all. You know what? Fair enough. But some people, they balance that. Like, there's all sorts of streamers that balance that. And, they have kids, they have family. But you learn to separate that and keep that separated as you would, right? The sort of person who's willing to bring their kid onto the fucking stream is a low-tier piece of shit of a parent and is fucking retarded. The sort of person who does that is the sort of person who has no problems with sending their kid off to random people that'll fucking molest them. No. I mean that. I'll double down on that fucking statement. I'm not even joking there. The sort of person who let their kids come on stream, be seen by random fucking strangers, have their voice be heard on stream to random fucking strangers, some that could be jerking off to it. Axel could be watching, jerking off to it. Mormon Shaggy could be doing that, saying it's all ironic and as a fucking joke. Okay? All right? The sort of person who does it has no problems with their kid getting fucking molested. I mean that. 100%. So Shnaky is a horrible parent on that. Look, man, Shnaky, you're getting worse and worse as I describe you. Not only do you let your kid roll off the bed, not only do you leave your kid in a neglectful situation, neglectful supervision is an allegation. Neglectful supervision is a statute for abuse in Texas. I'm not sure in Canada land, in commie land there, land of maple syrup, but in Texas it is. And you neglected your child when you left it with some guy who's obsessed with Call of Duty to the point to where he's not even going to do anything. You know that he's so obsessed with Call of Duty that if he loses the match, he's going to throw his controller across the room and smash it into smithereens. All right? While you're getting high. While you're on Discord. Okay. Wow. Wowee. So, yeah. If you are a single parent and you do have kids, take care of that issue. If you hear them crying, turn off the mic, leave, and take care of that situation. What you don't do is holler from the room. Okay, you don't do that. You don't holler through the wall to the door while you're getting your bong set up. Remember, in Texas, kids have been removed from homes for just that. For just that. Okay? Obviously, if you're distracted with Discord and your bong rips, you're not in the right state of mind. But then again, I don't care that much to do anything about it. Let it all play itself out. Let that kid grow up to resent you. Okay? All right? And you know what? I'm talking about your kid because you put your kid in it when your kid was on the fucking stream. That's the reality of that situation. Shnaky can't be mad at Grossly for putting her kid on one of his videos. She put her own fucking kid on one of her own streams. She does streams. I'm like, she actually does this. She's doing things with her child right there. With a diaper that looks like it needs to be changed. What the fuck? In a house that looks like a hoarder. Looks disaster. Like it's a disaster all over the place. Like it's messy is what I'm saying. So she wants to cry. She wants to cry to who did she cry to? She cried to Jay Danks. I'm not sure who that fucking guy is. I always seen his face, never actually heard his voice. When I heard his voice, I was like, man, does not sound like how he looks. But she talked to King of Paul about like how it was horrible, how grossly used her child. It's like, you use your own child. Don't do that. Don't fucking do that. Ever. Man. Jeez, guys. All right, people in the chat, press 1 if you think it's a good idea to put your child on the stream. Press 2 if you think it's a horrible idea to put your child on the stream. Of course, King of Pole is involved. Oddly enough, King of Pole was the person who was talking to her, trying to get her to just come clean that it was you that was talking to Mormon Shaggy, because we all know it's you. Just admit it. Just admit it. Okay? Just be honest. Yeah, so before I move on to what that would lead me, Shnaky is, wow. It makes sense. Hold on, we're dropping frames left and right here. I see we're dropping frames left and right, and I'm coming in kind of probably robotic and all that stuff. For the people who still doubt that it's Shnaky's voice on that phone call or on that Discord call, Shnaky has all the reason in the world to play along with some sort of bit at the expense of Grossly. All fake and everything. Because Shnaky hates Grossly. Shnaky hates Grossly and wants to get back at Grossly for Grossly antagonizing Bells. But Bells of Nevermore is a complete fucking locale, as a fucking witch, which is an idiot, and should be antagonized and should be exposed. The problem with Bells of Nevermore is when you get too deep, hit too hard, she flags things. And it's like, you gotta be careful with that, right? Cunty bitch. Oh, that's a thing too, I noticed. I guess people are in the business of flagging. Of course, we know that. DJ Axel flags. I'm sure Mormon Shaggy maybe have flagged up people. I know Bells Nevermore flags people. I mean, all these fucking people. I mean, Mormon Shaggy and Warhammer back and forth. I think they were they flagging each other? What was going on with that? It's just stupidity, man. I look at it, I'm like, man, the drama here is getting bonkers, man. It is going off the rails. Like, my problem with the whole flagging thing is when you flag, it's hard to catch up on stuff. It's hard to know what is really going on here because the stream is gone, or the video is gone, and people just have the rumors. They have the talk around the water cooler about what happened, who said what. So really, like, you could make up anything. I think we lost a bit there. Boy, Grossly is Lord of Flags. See, that I don't believe. That I do not believe at all. That was a fucking con job, 100%. 100%. 100%. But you know what? Even if he does flag, That'd be something I would not see eye to eye with grossly. And there's things I don't see eye to eye with grossly on. They're just here and there. They're like whatever. But this, using Shnaky or exposing Shnaky, I'm totally in agreement with. Because, hey, if you're in the business of talking shit, if you're getting involved in creating fake drama, fake allegations, playing up with that shit, don't be surprised if the person you're talking about comes back at you, okay? Using your own content against you. Don't be surprised when that happens. Don't cry foul when that fucking happens. Because you're inviting that shit. What goes around comes around. Remember that. Hey, if you're in the business of doxing someone, reading out someone where someone works almost in like a full detail, don't be surprised if that person later on backstabs you, okay? Don't be surprised. You're inviting that shit. You are inviting trouble. Oh, man. But the thing about honesty, getting back to that, that's what I want to talk about. If Shnaky was just honest, this whole thing, it wouldn't have blown up like this. If Shnaky said, you know what, it was me, and you know what, I did it because fuck grossly. You know what? I would respect that. The thing I don't respect is fucking liars. If you get caught in something, just admit it. Just fucking admit it. Even if it was a fucking joke, just admit, you know what? Yeah, it was a joke. I played up on it. You know what? Fuck you, faggots. Fuck you. Being moral fags, okay? Like, I am puzzled still why DJ Axel, I guess I am bringing him up here, why DJ Axel did not lean into full force. Like, that, yes, he's into CP, and yes, he loves it, and you know what? If you guys aren't in it, you're a bunch of moral fags. I was surprised he didn't play that card. I thought he was going to play that card. Instead, he wanted to do the old, he's a pedo hunter. He's really trying to change things around him, but it's not working. No one's eating it up. No one's buying it. We all know, we all are very familiar with the sort of jokes he likes to say, the sort of things he likes to do, and how he doesn't have any qualms about talking to underage people at all and getting them involved in very sexual stuff. So it seemed like it'd be easier for him and better to just lean right into it full force, full retard, and be like, yeah, you guys have any problems with it, you guys are the fucking, moral police. That Mormon Shaggy was trying to do that, but like, it would have been better if DJ was on the same page. What I'm saying is, every time OBS goes to 0, I stop. Oh, Sean says Mormon Shaggy didn't go after kids, have tact. I already said this. Shnaky involved her child in her own streams. Okay? Shnaky already had her parenting, her horrible parenting, involved on her own streams. All Grossly did was play that and talk about that in response and revealing Shnaky. So if you have a problem with that, then you have to admit that you have a problem with what Shnaky did involving your own child on the fucking streams. Okay? You just don't fucking do that. And Shnaky did involve kids when he tried to accuse, I guess, Grossly of being a pedo or whatever. And it's not like Grossly involved some random kid. He involved Shnaky's kid through Shnaky, because Shnaky already did that. And Shnaky does that. Shnaky's going to do it again. I guarantee you, in the comment section, maybe even this chat, but in the comment section after this, she's going to say something about her parenting. Which is a big mistake, because she's not going to be able to convince anyone that she's a good parent. And why would you care what people on the internet, what people on stream, people in the YouTube chat and comment section care about your parenting? What the fuck? You're not going to convince them otherwise. She should just lean into it and be like, yeah, I'm a horrible parent, blah, 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 blah. Just lean right into it. Whether it's real or not. Because you're not going to be able to change minds. You're not changing any fucking minds. Oh, fuck, dude. And just be honest. Be honest. When I was exposed to liking farts, I was honest with that shit. I leaned right into it. I became the Brap King. I've done it now. It's over. Okay. You guys are moral fagging now. Oh, see. Oh my God! Some of you guys are actually concerned about Shnaky and her child. Well, then tell Shnaky to remove her child off her fucking streams, off her fucking videos. When she's there, prepping her bong, about to rip it, get more baked while she's on Discord, and the kid's in the closet. You don't see a problem with that. You don't see an issue with that. You don't see any issue with that. Oh, but you see an issue with grossly pointing that out when she wanted to get involved in stirring some fake shit. Oh, okay. That's weird. That's fucking weird there, man. I'll tell you who else doesn't like fucking kids. Actually, I think she likes fucking kids. Bells of Nevermore. Man, there's an whole thing. Ooh, I gotta be careful about this one. I guess I can't show you anything. If I show you something, oh man, she will flip out. All I want to say is there exists a place, an archive, where you could see Bells of Nevermore defending 9-year-olds, 8-year-olds dressed in bikinis in sexualized manner, defending that. There's a place where Bells was defending that. Pretty gross. Pretty nasty. But she's all types of fucked. She's all types of fucked. There's something that's going to come out pretty soon. You know what? All I'm going to say is when you learn more about the Bells of Nevermore person, it is fucking disgusting. You will puke your fucking lunch out. It is horrible. Absolutely disgusting there. Let's see. I started this stream talking about Mormonism, how anyone who believes in Mormonism is a complete moron. It's almost kind of in the name there, too. Then I talked about that. Talked about how it's created by Joseph Smith, who was a con artist. He was arrested and convicted as a con artist. It was a religion where someone just put their head in a hat and claimed they could talk to angels or whatever. The angel's name was Moroni. It's right there in the fucking name. Well, from that, creates a cult where Joseph fucking Smith thought there was fucking aliens on the moon that looked like Quakers. Okay, that lived to be like 1,000 years old. I mean, not a genius, but a fucking con artist. Okay, but a lot of these new religions, newer ones, are you could tell that it's created by somebody who's a con. Ron L. Hubbard of Scientology, or the fucking Howard Klimt guy. Of Eckankar. I know he's not the guy who created it, but he's the head guy now. But even the guy who created it was very suspect. I mean, it's really fucked. But I could say, from what I've read and heard and seen, if you are a Mormon and you practice it and you try to be a good Mormon, you are a moron. There is no other way around it. Okay? There's really no debate to be had. There's no way you can argue out of it. You are absolutely a fucking moron. Let's see. And of course, Shaggy believes in it, so Shaggy by default is a moron, and Shaggy will preach as if he is someone to talk about, like, I don't know, morals and ethics from a priest's perspective when he doesn't follow any of the shit Mormonism preaches. I mean, he smokes, gambles, drinks, has sex with hookers. Doesn't even drink coffee even. Doesn't even drink hot tea even. So, shit. Then we talked about Shnaky being a horrible parent. But it is what it is, guys. Don't call CPS. Or what do they have in Canada? Don't concern yourself that much. Just laugh at it. Laugh at the retards. Retard watching here. That's all we're doing. And, What else? We talk about grossly. Some people say grossly went too far. I say no. Grossly responded the right way. I'll double down on that. I have been doubling down on that. I mean, and anyone who argues against that, it's like Shnaky involved her own children. Her own child, I should say. He has no qualms doing that. Oh, but if it's used against her, now she has a problem. Well, bitch, don't put your kid on the fucking stream. How about that? How about that? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. I mean, if you put it out there on your own streams and on your own video that you're a shitty parent getting high while your child's in the fucking closet crying for your attention because a fucking tablet broke down, but you're yelling at it. Come on now. Come on. What else? Talked about Bells a little bit. Talked about DJ X a little bit. It's cool. It was a cool short metadrama stream. It was fun. Deadman, check your mailbox. Arizona Ass Blaster. I don't want it to be. I don't want to die. Is it a bomb? Check text, Deadman. Check text? I need to check text? Who's texting me? Is someone text me? Oh, okay, so what's text me? Who's text me? Okay. I think Grossly showed me a screenshot of his flagging history. He has no flags. Because Grossly is not a moral fag and is a flag. See, here's the other thing too, guys. What I said before. You guys are kind of gullible. No, chat. You need to call out each other. Honestly. One thing I noticed from the Mormon Shaggy and Shnaky thing is you guys are extremely gullible and eat up what anyone says as if it's true. And it's like, I get you guys just want to be entertained, but you also come off as like the dumbest idiots. And I'll just attack you guys because it's kind of whatever. It's not like I'm getting money from this. You guys will run with the stupidest fucking shit, even if it sounds blatantly fucking stupid. You'll run with it as if it's true or whatever. Though it's kind of hard to tell if everybody's sarcastic or whatever because it's all just text, right? But obviously, Grossly didn't flag anybody. The people who flag would be like DJ Axel. I believe what was happening there, he was showing his own flagging history and claiming that it was Grossly. So that is kind of fucked up. But it is what it is, guys. Now, I mean, I give you guys kind of an out saying that maybe you guys are just kind of joking along with it. Oh, he's just kidding around. They're just joking around. Whatever. You guys just want to be entertained. But some of you guys, some are definitely hardcore autistic and can't tell the difference between a joke and just, oh yeah, he's a real pedo. Oh yeah, you know? That's good stuff. This is fun. This has been a lot of fun. I definitely enjoyed this. I miss doing this. I miss doing this, man. I'll continue doing the horror stuff because that's what I really enjoy. The kind of it's what do you say? A passion project. And some of you guys are fucking. You're still like Axel Sims, which is so fucking sad. Oh man. You know, here's the thing. Here's how sad this fucking sector is, and I include myself in some way. All right, I'm not on a pedestal when I say this. Okay, don't get me wrong there. Here's how sad this fucking sector is. None of us will ever break Gothic King Cobra numbers. I'm waiting for OBS to catch up. I'll repeat that. None of us, no one, not DJ Axel, not Mormon Shaggy, not even Grossly, will break Gothic King Cobra numbers. It's just never going to happen. You can't even break that. All right? And all he does this fucking stream on a goddamn sofa. I mean, the sofa, fucking chair. Okay. There's no effort in it, in anything. It's so fucking low effort. You'll never be able to break that. Now, some of us realize that and are at peace with that. I don't think DJ Axel is. I think DJ Axel still thinks one day he could be a mediker. He could be a mediker. There's no hope, and there's no hope of that ever happening. DJ Axel will never, ever, ever be another mediker. He can't even get the numbers Gothic King Cobra gets when he goes live. Can't even. Not even with his hate watchers. And it's never going to happen. Mormon Shaggy, I don't know if he wants this to be his livelihood, if he wants to be a big-time streamer. Probably not. If he likes to say faggot a lot. Because that's never going to happen if you say faggot a lot. Okay? And if you come across as a dangerous, murderous psychopath with restraining orders, well, you do have restraining orders. So, yeah. There's a clip of Shaggy spurging. I'll take a look at this. This is live right now. I don't know if this is going to come through. Oh, I could just play this. Okay, guys, I don't have the full context of this. I'm going to play this right now, okay? All right, we're playing something right now. The title, all I know is this is about Mormon Shaggy spurging out, okay? I'm pressing play right now.
Constantly.
But isn't
the same
this
thing
just
for
a little too serious?
So he just picked two people who have nothing to do but mentally fuck with the dude, and who hate him. So, I mean, I know a lot of you guys like Warhammer, but we're going to inflict about as much pain and humiliation on the dude as possible. When I get the dude's mom's number, and there's no bars anymore. There's none of those sort of old internet rules like don't go IRL, don't call his family. None of that shit applies now. None of that shit applies now. So this is going to be fun for me. I'm just so...
Holy shit. You guys want that? You guys want that to happen? It seems like some of you guys do. Some of you guys want to kind of egg it on because you know Warhammer didn't fuck with Shaggy. Warhammer was just joking around. He didn't actually do anything.
Some dude living in a fucking trailer. Axel's just some dude living in a crack shack. So we have nothing better to do than just make this guy's life fucked. And if the other guys on the council don't like it, we don't care. Like, it's not going to stop.
Yeah, no, I don't think there is. I mean, I think they said Dymo left and then Surfer left, so...
No, they're all back. They got mad because we muted them. Don't think that was about that fat doughy retard. Surfer got really pissed because I muted him and Dymo when they were doing a bit I didn't think was funny anymore.
You guys
I thought
calling
the
him
Surfer
a
and
faggot. Do you remember what you said to him though? Said about him?
Oh, did I? I probably at some point called him a faggot. Surfer must have called me a faggot about 90 to 30 times. 30 to 90 times. I don't know. But like I don't know. The main reason he got pissed, I can confirm to you, is because I wouldn't let them continue that surfer to surfer bit they were doing. They wanted to make the whole show about like that shit, and it was supposed to be boring. It was supposed to be a distraction to protect John Keese. And I just wasn't having it. I was like, no, you're not doing that. And I booted him. And it's not like, fuck you, Surfer. It's not anything like that. That's not how it is.
So is there a divide right now between Mormon Shaggy and Surfer? I mean, there is that divide because of Warhammer. Even Surfer knows Warhammer didn't actually fuck with Mormon Shaggy the way Mormon Shaggy wants to fuck with Warhammer. But Mormon Shaggy is a psychotic, murderous psychopath who doesn't understand that. He's a fucking schizo. He's a fucking schizo who can't even eat. He can't even eat. I learned this the other day. He can't even fucking eat food because he's bleeding. He apparently it messes with his stomach and his intestines. He gets ulcers. It's gross. It's disgusting. Like maybe that's a curse put on him. Maybe that's payback for something. I mean, God works in mysterious ways. I don't know. I'm not really that much of a man of faith. I don't know, but maybe some of you guys could tell me what's happening there.
How it is that, look, Harper, you booted me from your fucking Bible study when you didn't like the shit I was bringing. You didn't care what the audience thought. You didn't care what anyone else in the Council of Evil thought. Your opinion was that it's your show, it's your Bible study, and you're going to do it your way. Well, okay, that's fine, but I have
the audio level's kind of dipping out, but
too.
We'll bear with it.
And I wasn't about to let him go on there and fucking sink the whole thing because he didn't want me bullying his pet retard. Like, I'm sorry, I warned everyone that eventually I would get John Keese in a vulnerable position, and then I would go to the hilt. There would be no mercy. No one believed me. No one believed me. They thought that the fucking circus would continue
believe
forever.
you. I mean,
I think we all believe that Mormon Shaggy would go to the hilt, would go IRL violence against somebody. I mean, he already has a restraining order for doing something like that, for threatening. Okay, guys, let me tell you something. I'm many things. I'm a drunk. I have probably beat up women. I don't know what to say. I'm many things, okay? But I've never. Okay. I was waiting for OBS to start getting back up. Okay. Yeah, I'm a Boy Scout, guys. I don't even have a criminal record. That doesn't mean I've not done anything, but I don't have a criminal record. That's true. I'm sure some of you guys have tried to look for it. It's not there because I don't have one.
Well, now the bull is loose. And what happens to the clown when the bull gets loose? What happens to the clown when the bull gets loose? It's not.
So Mormon Shaggy is the bull. I mean, the bull's being fucked with. If this is a rodeo, the bull is being fucked with repeatedly over and over again, waiting to be released so he can attack the clown. Okay, okay. Is that what he thinks? Does Mormon Shaggy actually think he's being fucked with to that degree where he's actually being hit and stuff, and being kicked in the balls to where he's like angry and wants to go after? Stop. This is stupid. See, Mormon Shaggy takes things too far. It's hard to talk with somebody, have a conversation with somebody who's going to take things too far like that. You guys say grossly offensive went too far. Mormon Shaggy goes way too far. Okay? Mormon Shaggy wants to do IRL violence. Grossly is not going to do that. Grossly's not even going to swat anybody. Grossly's not going to call CPS. Look, I understand that about Grossly. And I understand this. And a lot of you guys, I think, get it too. He's a shitposter. He's a troll. He likes to have fun. He likes to laugh at these fucking idiots. I get that. I understand that. But he's not going to concern himself to the degree to want to actually call for Discord. Okay, there we go. Not Discord, OBS.
I know, but do you realize that, like, when you do stuff like this...
No, I don't realize. I don't realize, and I don't care.
You're not listening. You want to listen for like a second? When you introduce things like calling police and probation officers, right? Like people,
Did
even
I
like
introduce
this
that?
fucking.
I didn't introduce that. Oh, I didn't introduce that though. That's the thing. That the reason that got done was
You
because
called
he
the
introduced
cops.
that by calling my. Yeah, he called my church.
Warhammer did not call Mormon Shaggy's church. That was a complete lie.
And if you call my church, you call my real life. I'll call the cops.
But he's got Asperger's. He's got Asperger's.
Guess what? I have his fucking address.
They didn't
I have
know
his fucking
what he was
address.
talking about, and he didn't even think to spell your name.
Well, I mean, but had I been like doing this with someone who had a brain, maybe it wouldn't have fucked with him like that. But the fact is, he doesn't have a brain. And the fact is, this shit is gonna be a problem.
Yeah, he's like handicapped. But
and the other problem is,
So Mormon Shaggy wants to go beat up a retard. Mormon Shaggy wants to go kill a retarded person IRL. Dude. Because the retarded person may or may not have caught his church. Can you imagine that? Like, someone with Asperger's calls up your house. Let's say your house. I'll wait for OBS to... There we go. Imagine someone with Asperger's calls up your house. No sense. You wouldn't... you wouldn't be able to comprehend it. You wouldn't be able to understand it. And if you can't understand it, how can you perceive it as a threat or as anything like that? So it's just whatever.
Do you guys want this to escalate? Because I have his address.
He says, do you want this to escalate?
What are you talking about?
Some buddies could drive down. Do you want to see him like get a fucking beating on camera? Is that what you want to see him crying?
Shaggy, have you gone to bed
That
today?
could actually be a fucking reality.
Yeah, have you gone to
You guys
bed yet,
think
man?
I'm fucking around?
Have you gone
Like,
to
I've
sleep?
done that.
Have you taken your
before.
meds, Shaggy?
That's
It's
fine,
happened
dude.
to people before.
What does the Church of Mormon, what do the Latter-day Saints think about real life violence against a water-headed idiot? Okay, all right. What do they think about that? Is that kosher? I know that's not the verbiage, but is that something that they say is very godly?
We don't have anything. We don't have a dog in the fight with Warhammer. I'm just talking to you about.
Good, because it's really not a dog fight. Like this is more of a dog. This is more.
It's not a dog fight. You're right. It going back to his metaphor, his analogy. It'd be like a bull. It'd be like, okay, if the clown in the rodeo was a retard, had Asperger's. Okay. So fucking stupid.
Of a chicken being thrown into a pit of pickles. This is what's going to happen here.
Okay, but I was gonna say like, so if you're
He's gonna
doing
get
this
his
stuff,
wings.
right?
So here's what's gonna happen though, Mormon Shaggy. Warhammer has hard strength. You have all those knives, which I don't think you could legally own, but I don't care that much. You have all those knives. You go pay Warhammer a visit with that stuff. He's not gonna care about that. He sees that knife. That doesn't concern him at all. He's gonna come right after you. If you're on his property, he perceives you as a threat. He's gonna pick you up. He's gonna throw you down, and then he's gonna butt fuck you. That's what he's gonna do. That's what Warhammer's gonna fucking do. Okay, all right. That's what Warhammer's gonna fucking do. Like his card strength, especially with your lanky, skinny ass, dude. You don't even have a fucking chance. You better hope you get a stab in with that fucking knife. You better hope he registers the pain and he flinches, because he's probably not. Warhammer has card strength, dude. They don't feel pain the same way. He'll be like, oh, I'm bleeding. Oh, and then So I mean, if Mormon Shaggy wants to do it, if he wants to die, I mean, go right ahead.
Off. He's gonna get his wings ripped off. It's gonna be painful, slow.
What if
Like,
people what if people just continually call the cops on you because of this though? From the Kiwi farms or something.
The cops will be. All right, I'll tell you this. Yeah, the cops.
I mean,
will start looking at
I'm
who's
still listening
doing
to these
it
guys yelling.
because
But the cops won't know.
Why are people retarded?
No, but listen. When
You're just
people
gonna keep
do
talking.
it, I'm trying to finish, but you keep interrupting me, man. Like the cops won't know. They send those robocalls in, and
The cops won't. Are you? Look, I know. A very sheltered life is.
Dot is a little low here. Hold on.
The cops say, "Fuck, I am." They know what the fuck I do. When they come to arrest me,
He says the cops know what the fuck he does.
there's usually a fucking reason. So if they start seeing this shit and they know who I am, they're gonna figure out pretty quick to ignore you guys.
all right,
The cops called on me like a lot. The cops know who the fuck I am.
okay.
Derby.
I mean, Mormon Shaggy wants to go hardcore on this stuff. Mormon Shaggy, stop talking. Oh, what Caesar said. So let me get this straight. You speds that hang around Deadman's chat whose streams are mostly videos of 10-year-old looking Asian girls. Those Asian girls are actually like in their 20s and 30s. People have looked that up. What are you talking about? Is it good look? How about this? You hanging around a fucking like murderous spurg, okay? A psychopath. That's not a good look, okay? Like, dude, I have this fun Men of Culture streams. They're kind of for me and a few people who like that stuff. And I always make sure those ladies are of age. I check that shit. I check that fucking shit. Because you know what? I put care into that fucking work. I do. And you know what? there's more important things to talk about. And the more important thing is that Shaggy, hey, do this. Go to Warhammer's house. Do it. Fight in his front yard. Like, if I had the time, I would go pick you up and take you there myself. But I don't want to be an accessory of a crime. After all, I don't have a criminal record, and I want to keep that. Okay?
What do you think the chances are of you guys just like, I don't know, maybe like not doing all this stuff?
None, zero. We're gonna torture him. He pissed off Axel, he pissed me off, and now we're going to torture him. Do you guys not like that? Is that sad for you? Well, you shouldn't have riled him up. Shouldn't have riled the network.
I mean, because, I'm indifferent. I'm just talking to you because
it's funny.
It's like,
I think it's funny.
So
I don't think you really care. I don't think you really care if he calls the cops on me. I don't really think you give a shit about that. I think you're trying to protect the retard, and it's not going to work.
I'm not protecting anyone, man. I barely talk to him.
None of us.
We don't need to protect Warhammer because Warhammer is protecting us. Honestly, I would hire Warhammer to be my bodyguard. Okay? That's how strong Warhammer is. I want him to be my bodyguard. Okay? I want him to be my armed. He wouldn't even have to be armed. I want him to be my security detail. That'd be great. I'll make him the best mac and cheese he ever had. I don't know, man. Oh, God. You know what? I do like, not everyone in the chat always agrees with the things I do, like the Men of Culture streams or whatever, and that's fine. They understand that sometimes Deadman does this stuff, you know. He's a little bit of a perv when it comes to Asian ladies, that's for sure. We all know that. Jeez, he has that yellow fever, and he's not quitting that. But, you know, it is that. I do miss these drama streams. I do miss these. These are a lot of fun. Let me play the rest of this.
Here's the thing, man. Like, I don't know. Like, nobody seems to agree. So, like, all the council members, like, I mean, like, they said
It's not for the council. This is.
But no, hold on. And the chat, everyone from the chat, except for 5 people.
Yeah,
were banned.
we know. We're not doing it for them. We're
so
doing
is everybody else? Is everybody else wrong? Is everybody else wrong? And you and Axel are the only ones right?
Look at that. See, I didn't realize that. On this path against Warhammer, there's a lot of people saying don't do it. And if you disagree, Mormon Shaggy will ban you. Man, Mormon Shaggy, DJ, Axel, I thought you guys were like, anyone's allowed in the chat. You can do whatever you want, whatever. I mean, come on, man. Chat. I'm going to put on live chat. I don't see any end towers. That's a problem. Guys, is this a drama stream? What's going on here? Where are the fucking end towers? Where's Bronx Beats with its symbols of peace? There we go. Oh, there we go. You got to be able to express yourself. You're allowed to express yourself, okay? And if someone complains about my chat, I'd be like, they're just expressing themselves, okay? They're just getting it out of the system so they won't be racist. I'm trying to end racism by letting you guys say all the racist shit you want to say here. You know, on a side note, what Kanye said about the Jews is 100% true. You know, we all know that. Everyone knows that. Everyone sees what's happening, and the fact that he's being silenced and shut down really just solidifies the point. There was also a time where even Michael Jackson tried to speak out against the Jews. He was shut down too. Oh no, he's a kid diddler. They're all kind of kid diddlers, aren't they? You kind of have to be in that cult. Maybe Kanye's not. Maybe Kanye is it. Kanye is, and he hasn't really talked about it, hasn't really revealed that. But I wanted to see him go DEFCON 3 and really reveal what his Jewish producers were doing. But anyway, that's a side note. Has nothing to do with the meta drama, but I know you guys like that stuff. Anyway, I got another audio to play here. We'll play the rest of this and we'll play that one.
No, not everybody. You and Axel.
Yeah, we think it's funny, and that's what we're doing it to amuse. So the audience is fucking very entertained. Axel, we're very entertained by
The audience is watching the trash fire, but everyone said it was like gross. Like they said, this is sad. There's only 5 people left, typing in the chat last night.
But everyone else likes to laugh at me when my life gets fucked. So fuck everyone. Everyone else.
I don't think so. I think they thought it was endearing or whatever, and people were rooting for you.
Brucey Kubit says Kanye is a dumb schizo golem about to be made an example of. Brucey's Jewish. That's what's going on there. It's okay, Brucey. It's okay. He's not saying every Jew. He's saying, like, look, saying the media and saying Jewish media, isn't that redundant? Isn't that the same thing? Like, if I say Hollywood producers, you think Jew, right? If I say Hollywood producers, you don't think Russian, you don't think Asian, you don't think German, you don't think Mormons. If I say Hollywood producers, if I say record producers, record industry producers, whatever, music producers, you think exactly. And you know what? Kanye wasn't asking for them to be targeted or anything. He was just going to talk about them and expose them, and they shut them down right there. They get so defensive. They think the moment you start talking about what they're doing, it's going to escalate to being rounded up and put in camps. That's not. Whoa, dude, there's a lot of steps in between that, and that's not even the outcome that Kanye was wanting. Kanye was like, look, dude, they're fucking me over. I want to talk about how they're fucking me over. It's okay, Brucey, though. We need diversity in this chat. It's okay that you're Jewish. You are allowed to be in this chat. But I want you to drop that Star of David and be proud of it. Be proud of it. You know what, guys in the chat? Give Brucey a Star of David. Throw a Star of David for Brucey. He's our honorary Jew. He's our honorary Jew. Honorary Jew. Honorary Jew. Honorary Jew. Come on. Retards, rise up. Throw some Star of Davids for Brucey, our honorary Jew. And maybe, he can help us understand that really it's, we got to be careful with the anti-Semitism because it could run too far. Okay. You don't want to go too far. Thank you, Brucey, for doing that. Coffee, good job. You were very considerate. Arizona Ass Blaster, I like your name. Very considerate, very kind person there. Some of you guys didn't throw a Star David. You think this is a joke? You know what? I'm going to ban you guys. I'm just joking. Whoa. I'd only ban you for a woman. Any females in the chat? There's no females. There better be no females in the chat. Drop a red heart if you are female. Drop a red heart emoji if you are a woman.
Man, when you had all that shit, that was probably why people started watching you.
I don't know. I remember comments, like one specific comment from Shnaky and Jimmy. We're glad things are bad for you. We hope it gets worse. I remember some fucked up comments from people. I thought, wow, I didn't think you were that fucked.
Oh, Warriors of Shire is a woman. Guys, what do we do to women in the chat now? I realize I don't even have the chat on the screen. This is... Oh, you know what? That's because I have so many different scenes in OBS. This scene doesn't have that chat. I don't even have my donation link anymore because my PayPal's been, I got rid of it. So I should be able to put the chat up. Let's see. I think it's this one. I hope it's this one. Yeah, it's that one. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Anyway, we got to take care of this matter. This is important. It's important to take care of your community. I am a man of my community. Warriors of the Shire is a female. What do we do to women here? What do we do? What do we do, guys? Do we kick the woman out of this club or do we keep her in? I'm waiting for an answer. I'm gonna let the community vote. Okay. Oh, you're just kidding? Oh. You almost got the wrath. You almost got the wrath here. You can't kid like that. Jeez. Wow. Look, Queen of Spade, I'm trying to be friendly with her, but even if she was in the chat, I'd have to ban her. I would have to kick her out. Okay? No women allowed in the chat. Even if Shalyn was in this chat, I would have to kick her out. No women allowed. Just that you have to. They mess things up. Okay? It's just a bunch of bros here. Okay?
Yep. So no, I mean, I'm sorry. This is the me that you guys get because this is the you that I've experienced. I am 100% for seeing Warhammer raped in jail. I honestly hope he gets raped, and I hope he doesn't have the.
He's just
Mormon Shaggy. I don't think that's very Mormon of you to wish rape upon another dude. Maybe of a woman, but not a dude.
He's on probation.
What's happening to him? I hope that he's suffering violence, fear, and pain, and he doesn't understand why. I hope there is a layer of confusion.
But you realize it's wishful thinking, yeah. He's on probation, and nothing he's done is illegal.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with wishful thinking. There's nothing wrong with wishful thinking. I don't think he will be right.
I mean,
but I hope it happens. There's nothing wrong with it.
Okay, you put this in the context what we were talking about earlier with Mormon Shaggy and Shnaky wanting to cook up that fake shit on Grossly. If Mormon Shaggy was like a funny guy and people knew that he was just fucking around, joking around, and he wasn't like psychotic, it would be a totally different thing. Like Grossly can understand when someone's just fucking around, just having fun, whatever. But the thing with Mormon Shaggy is that he's completely fucking psychotic, and he's delusional. Like he will take things to an IRL level, and that's his whole. That's what he wants to do. So he saw what happened there when Mormon Shaggy and Shnaky put together that fucking fake ass bullshit allegation shit. They were trying to cook up and work up a way to do some IRL shit. That's what they're still trying to do. They're still trying to get his docs to do some IRL shit because Mormon Shaggy and DJ Axel can't get over the fact that, dude, like, he fucked him. He exposed him. And, it is what it is. You can't get over that. Can't get over that. And someone mentioned in the chat that, was it Salvo leans into or does a lot of, like, pedo jokes too or whatever. I don't know if he does or not. I thought he did. I know he went after Flamenco for pedo stuff, so I don't know. But, like, it's one thing to, like, say the occasional and kind of, like, joke around, but it's another thing to make it your whole fucking identity, your whole fucking thing. But that's what DJ. But I feel like I'm going back to the past, just rehash what we already know. Let me finish. Oh, we're about done with that audio. Let me play this next one. This is Shaggy Shitface after Shnaky. Okay, let's play this. Let's play this. Ready? It's 5 minutes and 44 seconds. So in context, this is Shaggy Shitface talking after the Shnaky op. So let's see what happens here.
Again.
Yeah, it's how he's fucking shit-faced.
What time is it where you live, Shaggy?
It's Shaggy time. It's time for
what time is it in California, anyone? What time is it in California?
It's 12 anywhere
noon.
I mean, what does time matter?
You're absolutely shit.
Being a pedophile.
Is there a
Yeah,
specific time of
absolutely
day
shit.
where you stop being attracted to child porn? You sick,
It's a
degenerate
weekday,
fuck?
Shaggy. Why are you drunk at
Is
lunchtime?
it a weekday? Oh
Why?
no!
Why?
Oh no! Am
Why are
I?
you?
Man. Okay, I was not prepared for this audio. I didn't know that already he was going to go with child porns. What the fuck is he talking? Yo. I had a family member just kind of come in here, and I almost said, you realize when I talk about this stuff and the word CP comes out of my mouth, my family, the rest of the family are like behind that wall. You know, one time I tried to explain to my wife what I talk about on these streams. And she's like, what the fuck? I was like, I know, it's gross. Like these people, I don't understand. I don't understand. They think it's like a comedy gold mine or something, but it's not. It's gross. It's sick. Anyway, let's play this. Let's play this. Checking. We're dropping a lot of frames here. Hold on. I'm waiting for it to get stable, and then we'll play. All right, now we'll play.
Again.
Yeah, it's how he's fucking shit.
What time is it where you live, Shaggy?
It's Shaggy time. It's time for
What
me to come here
what time is it in
and tell
California?
you-
Anyone? What time is it in
time
California?
what
It's
is
12,
the time
12:21 now.
Noon.
I
It's
mean,
noon.
what does time matter?
You're absolutely shit.
being a
at
pedophile.
noon.
Is there a
Yeah,
specific time of
absolutely
day
shit.
where you stop being attracted to child porn? You sick,
It's a weekday,
degenerate
Shaggy.
fuck?
Why are you drunk at
Is
lunchtime?
it a weekday? Oh
Why?
no! Oh no! Am
Why
I
are you
drunk?
wasted? Yeah.
Am I
You're wasted and
Am
you
I?
you sleep on a
Am I?
driveway. Why?
Am I?
Why are these things happening to you,
Oh
Shaggy?
no! Oh no! Why would I
Yeah,
fucking?
what's your rebuttal, dude?
Here he is. Firstly, what do you have to say to the accusations that you've been selling?
So- Yeah, I talked about it before. The Xfinity, it's fast at times, but it's not reliable. There's issues. There's issues. I know, it is terrible. It is terrible. It's horrible. Okay. All right. So let me get this straight. Mormon Shaggy comes in already asking what time of day is too late to be attracted to minors. Like, what the fuck? And now he's going to go to Grossly or ask Grossly about the allegations of him. You know, about the fucking fake ass allegations. What the fuck is that shit? How do you can't take that seriously. You can't take any of that seriously.
Pictures of your own daughter.
Grossly,
man.
what do you think about the fact that
How do you respond to
Shaggy
the
is
fact
drunk
that
at noon?
drunk at lunchtime?
I
in a
am not
caravan?
drunk.
You
I
are
am
drunk.
not drunk,
You're
you
wasted.
gay
You've been
pedophile.
drinking bleach.
You disgusting pederast. I am not drunk. I am a very holy man.
You know, when I used to drink at work, I at least wouldn't get drunk.
Man, I'm sorry for the internet. It is bullshit. It pisses me off too. It's like the only time it's smoothly running is after I like reset it. Like, man. And I have to call them to send like a signal or whatever to like refresh it on their end. I don't know. Anyway. At this point, I just chalk it up. I just think of it like, ever seen the movie Spinal Tap, where no matter what they do, everything they do, something gets fucked up? That's kind of like what it is. I'm sorry. It just is what it is. A Deadman stream is always going to have internet fucking issues. It's going to be shit. It's like a Frankenstein patched together job. But every now and then you get something. All right.
Shaggy's not allowed to work since he got all those restraining orders for threatening his employers with knives.
Are you enjoying your new girlfriend, Shnaky? Are you enjoying your new girlfriend, Shnaky? Does it feel nice to be in love, Shaggy? Are you enjoying Snaky's company?
Shaggy and Shnaky sitting in a tree.
K-I-S-I-N-G.
Personally, she looks like absolutely disgusting. Yeah.
Maybe that's why he's wasted.
That's your girlfriend. That's your girlfriend.
Fucking meth goggles.
You've been having cyber sex with Shnaky for the last month and a half.
You know about those.
That's pretty gross. That's pretty gross there, man. There's worse things you can do than have cyber sex with Shnaky. No, actually, that would be the worst thing you can do. That would be one of the worst things you could do. It actually would be better if you were like gay than to have cyber sex with Shnaky. Definitely, 100%. You know, I have to say that's pretty bad. Pretty disgusting there. But do you guys actually believe that Mormon Shaggy is sober during this? No, he's not a good Mormon.
They might be a fucking 0.5, but when I'm drunk, they're like at least a 5.
Are you going to deny that you've been having cyber sex?
I don't drink. I am a good Mormon.
He says I am a good Mormon while he can't pronounce he is a good Mormon because of the liquor.
No, you're not. You're drunk. You're drunk at noon.
Whatever you can
And
get.
he laughs at it because he knows it's true. Oh, dude, he just needs to ditch that Mormon shit. I don't know why he's all about fucking Mormonism. Like, he doesn't even follow it. It doesn't even save him. It doesn't even help him be a good person. Or however you define a good person. I'm defining good person as someone who doesn't want to, like, you know, kill a retard in real life. Okay?
Hanging out with pedophiles.
You're a
like in another server coming in here.
There's no reason to go calling yourselves pedophiles. All right.
You're not supposed to drink. You're not supposed to drink when you're Mormon, Shaggy.
Caught Grosley's bathtub photos.
He's not a Mormon. He's a fucking Jack Mormon.
Fucks hookers.
I am a very
Like, he might as well just disavow Mormonism and be his own man. That's a lot more respectful than following a cult religion anyway. Just be your own man. If you want to be a man of faith, fine. Believe in the Bible. Believe that you could preach directly or pray directly to God. Yeah, believe that you could pray directly to God without having to go through another person or another man. I know that's more of like a Protestant viewpoint, but I mean, I kind of understand that a little bit more, because at least then you don't have to go through a fucking another guy or a whole other fucking organization. Okay? Oh, fuck.
very holy man.
Kids. And those kids need to be fed. That's food stamps. I have to say, I defend Mormon Shaggy in that way for that. That's actually doing charity work. When you pay a hooker, even with your food stamps, you're doing charity work right there. Okay?
Shaggy's a very holy man. He's been prolapsed by all the fucking gay boys. He's a very holy
must
man.
aim a little bit lower than I do in terms of company. If you guys know hookers who will take EBT, like holy shit.
None of us hang around.
I don't know. Your mom must be a bit more accepting than the hookers I know. Your mom must be a bit.
Well, I know hookers. I'll take EBT. So what does it say about me?
The only weird, like, rat-faced creep who.
Oh, right. You're on the dole. That's correct. You guys call it the dole.
No. You're a retard, Jake.
Shaggy, you're the only one that goes to hookers, buddy. We don't need to go to hookers.
Yeah, if you're in need to go to a hooker, just use your hand and it's done, and you don't need that, and it's kind of a waste of money. Dude, you feel disgusting. You feel disgusted at yourself. It's horrible. It's horrible. You don't need to do it.
So Shaggy, how did you think this was going to go?
Like,
for you?
why would you
Serious
get
question.
hookers when there's all